Hey everybody. All right, let's see how this goes today because the last time I went live, it didn't go well at all. But I'm not going to talk about it because I think if you talk about these things, hey Firewolf, I think if you talk about these things, then it opens the door for these people to come back. Well, then maybe you do need to talk about it. I don't know. What's the safe way of talking about what happened here? The last time I went live was Thursday afternoon. Thursday was a very bad day, and it's kind of been bad since, which is why I haven't been around much at all. So last Thursday, if you were in my live, you can go back and watch and see what happened. I ended up having to end my live. I had planned on going live for another half an hour or so. I don't need my hours at this point. I'm already monetized. But I decided to stay on. I was going to stay on. I ended up having to end because the unthinkable happened. A whole troll wave came in. They had said my live stream was a recommended stream. I'm not saying that's totally impossible or didn't really happen or what. I just can't imagine why. Just simply because I don't think I'm that entertaining anymore. I don't know. I feel like my channel's kind of been in trouble for a while because nobody really watches my content anymore. So I was really shocked and amazed when somebody said my live was, a recommended show. I'm not saying it didn't happen. I don't really believe it, though. I don't believe that's even possible. And I could easily point fingers at a group of people and say they did it. It was them who came to attack me, but I don't think that really is. I don't think that's worthy of my time, and I'm gonna move forward from this, but I just hope you practice what you preach in your channel. When you say that you're letting things go. If you're gonna let things go, that means you're gonna let things go with everybody. We have let go of everything that you have done to us. So, when you say you're gonna let go of stuff, you gotta let go of stuff with everybody. You gotta move forward. It's 2020 now. I'm not accusing you or anybody of what happened here on Thursday. I think it's just one of those, you know, things that come along with this, unfortunately. But I would hope to God that wasn't you. Because that would be against everything you had said in your own live stream the day before. I did have some conversations with some people recently, and it turns out that there are some people on here that are nasty and they're ugly, and they just go around looking for live streams to do these things with, doxing and swatting just because somebody's live. I don't know why YouTube allows such behaviors. I mean, it does look really bad for their business that people are making it a non-safe environment. You know what I'm saying? They're making it unsafe, and then when you SWAT somebody, you're also wasting, government funds and stuff. Like, cops have better things to do than to sit here and waste time on false calls. Now, on top of what happened on Thursday, on YouTube, somebody deliberately cut the wires. Hi, official CMJ. How are you? somebody, now I'm just giving a brief update as to what happened with my cable. It goes much deeper than I had thought. They did come here Friday. Cablevision came by. They came to look. I thought, it was just the boxes outside, but I didn't realize that Cablevision doesn't have external boxes outside. But somebody did come on my property, and they cut the wires, snipped everything, and hi AGP. So somebody did indeed snip the wires on the house, which means somebody has come on my property to do so. And no, I don't have video footage of someone cutting it. That's the problem. So, but it gets much worse than that. The wires that are connected to the telephone pole were also cut, which is why the cable went down. The internet went down because somebody deliberately cut the wires at the telephone pole. I don't even know what to say to this. I'm still struggling with the fact that somebody has gone to some extreme level of attacking me. I don't think that this is YouTube related, although if it is, it will be found out simply because the cable company is doing a full-on investigation. Hey, Heather. The cable company is opening a full-blown investigation on what happened here. So if somebody here on YouTube did do that too, I guess they will, well, the problem is I didn't know that there was anybody on the property. I didn't see anybody. It was, like I said, the internet went out at 8 o'clock at night. And if it was the lady upstairs, then she does have, she does have the rights to come on into the backyard. I don't own the backyard. I don't own this property. I don't own anything here. I just rent here. So nothing here is owned by me. It's owned by, my housing program. So I literally have no rights to tell her to get off the property, because she lives here. However, it happened at 8 o'clock at night. It was dark outside. I truly don't believe that Cablevision came here and cut the wires at the pole. I think that would be really very obvious because you would see a truck. Yes, I am monetized. But which is probably why things happened the way they happened last Thursday here on YouTube. The extreme trolling and someone doxing me in my live, and I'm sure more things are to come of this because these people don't stop those things. But I'm not going to stop my YouTube channel because somebody is jealous or, no, they doxed me. Doxed. That means that they exposed your information. But I'm not going to sit here and point fingers as to who I think it was. There was a channel in here that I went to go look at, and it looks like they're all about that. I did speak to some people about this, and they said that somebody else had gone live. No, I don't have to pay the cable company, no. They have to do a full-blown investigation on this now. It's probably gonna end up being a criminal investigation because somebody cut the wires at the pole. So they will have to. They said that they're gonna have to talk to they're gonna have to talk to whoever was working in the area at that time. So if nobody was working here in the area at that time, then it's going to the police. Or at least if they talk to them, they'd have to, there's really no. Now, the ladies upstairs, they have Fios. The wires look very different. They're not attached. That's the dog. You know, it would be very difficult to make this mistake, I would think. It would have to be somebody who knows what they were looking for. I mean, the cable company swears that there's no way that the lady upstairs could, call and pretend to be me. Yep, That's basically all she does all day. They said that there's absolutely no way she can, call the cable company and pretend to be me because there are security questions. But, this lady does steal mail, so it's hard to say what she does. However, they did say that there was no orders to cut my cable. I mean, this is very coincidental that it happened on the same day of what happened here on YouTube. I mean, I would hope to God somebody here on YouTube wouldn't go to that level, and maybe somebody here on YouTube is an employee of the cable company. Maybe the person who doxed me knows exactly who it was, and they did it. I don't know, but there is a criminal investigation underway. So whoever did it is going to face some criminal charges. I mean, the box was destroyed. The boxes outside were destroyed. You could see in the video that they were flat out destroyed. You could have anyone do anything at this point, I think. You know what? There's not much I believe that you can and can't do. I don't think the lady upstairs did it. I can't get out H7. I can't move. That's the problem, is I can't move. They make it so difficult for you to move from where you live that you can't move. Hey, Renegade Rambler. So I'm literally stuck here. I did speak to somebody today. I spoke to somebody at the New York State Department of Justice for handicapped people. Unfortunately, where I live is not in their jurisdiction, so they had to, kick it down to the New York State Office of Mental Health. I'm currently awaiting a phone call from OMH. That's, well, CMJ, you got to come here often. And honestly, with what happened last week, hey, Wonderfell's Life, honestly, after what happened last week, I don't think I'm going to be giving any more wrenches for a while because somebody doxed me in my live. I don't know who did that. And, I was pretty certain that I had everything removed from the internet. I don't know how that goes. I know there's a website where you could, click on and have your personal information hidden. Not so great today, but I guess it's better. I mean, as far as the cutting of the cable stuff, I am very, well, I really hope this wasn't somebody here. No, there were no links. Nobody dropped any links that day. The day that I was doxxed, nobody dropped a link. No, they were just really trolling really bad. They trolled really bad, and well, I was doxxed on Thursday, Wonderfell's Life. I had a really bad trolling thing going down, and they were asking me, was that yeah, I know, I see you there. They were asking me about some kind of weird movement, women on the go or something. I was like, well, that's pretty cool. And then it just went down. They actually made a troll account with my address, not the full address, but I don't know, the street name, state, and city. And later that evening, my internet went out. I don't have cable. My internet went out, and the cable company couldn't get it back on. They couldn't tell me why. And the next morning, I woke up thinking, oh, gee, what if the lady upstairs cut the cables outside? Not realizing that that I have Cablevision, and Cablevision doesn't have a box attached outside. Theirs is just strictly wires. However, somebody did somebody did destroy the Verizon Fios box that is attached to the house. But it goes much deeper than that. Somebody actually went on the telephone pole and cut my Cablevision wire. And I'm the only one who was cut. Yeah, oh yeah, it's it's a mess. It's a mess now. I would hope to God somebody on YouTube didn't do that. I mean, it's easy to blame the lady upstairs simply because, we don't have, she's pretty crazy. But in order to cut the wires at the pole, you'd have to know that A, I have cable vision, and B, you'd have to know which wires to cut. I have a video of the wires in regards to the ones on the building that are cut. By the time I was, Cablevision came Friday afternoon, and I was expecting the box to be what the issue was. I wasn't expecting to hear that the cable was cut at the pole. I mean, who thinks that? I mean, who does those kinds of things? Okay. I mean, that's pretty crazy. Cablevision is looking into it on their end. They're looking to see who was working in the area. But the thing is, my cable was cut at 8 o'clock at night. And, they usually have a pretty big truck with lights all over it. So I think it would be pretty obvious to see somebody in a ladder in the pole. I'm pretty upset and sad and I mean, it was asked, Jamie had asked me if I thought maybe she watches my YouTube channel, maybe she's upset about things I said. I mean, listen, I never really gave up her name. I never said which one it was. There's 2 and possibly 3 up there, for one, and 2, I don't think she really knows what I do other than, living down here. So I don't know if she's that savvy. I mean, Cablevision swears that she can't call and have my cable cut, although there was no order to cut my internet. That's the biggest thing here. And something my housing people brought up is if they were indeed working on the cable and they were cutting things or working on the pole at that time of night. Hey, well, thank you, Bounty. I appreciate that. But the thing is, if the cable company was working on the poles at that time of night, first of all, I don't think that there was really no outages in the area, for one. And 2, if they were working on it, they probably would have knocked on the door or made a phone call to let me know that they were working in the area, and I got neither. So that leads me to believe that something here is definitely not right. There is a criminal investigation going on now. So if you did it, if it's somebody here on YouTube that did it, I hate to tell you, you're really gonna, it's not gonna go well. They are involving the police because, I am a handicapped person. Despite what you see on YouTube and me being pretty cool and cool and fun and all that stuff, I am a deeply disabled person. I have severe panic and anxiety disorder, and my son is severely handicapped too. Well, they're not involved yet. That's the thing, is that they're not involved yet. As far as I know, they're not involved yet. Hey, Jamie's here. Sunny Power. But the authorities, hey Adelaide. Great live. I was so honored to stop in and say hello. So the authorities aren't quite involved yet. So what they said is they have to talk to the people that work in, of course, anytime you want to drop your live stream link in the chat, you're free to do so. That way, if anyone misses it. So that's the thing, is that they can't quite put it in yet. I was told by tomorrow or Wednesday, the latest, they will know what's going on. So here's the thing. So hopefully, I mean, the thing is, if it was a mistake, Cablevision, they feel really horrible about it because, there's a lot that goes into that. Losing the cable like that. Isabel couldn't do her homework. I mean, her teacher, they never called me. They never asked me what was going on. Hi, All Memes TV. What's going on? I know. I didn't really know that either, Container Man. Mine's mental health. I have mental health issues. So, but I don't have I don't have I don't have cable and I don't have a home phone because home phones, I don't need that. Who needs a home phone? Does anyone really have that stuff anymore? I don't have a home phone anymore. I strictly use my cell phone. But the thing is with that, let's see. Um, I do have unlimited data, but that doesn't always work out, especially in your own home. Your phone knows that your Wi-Fi is there and it's trying to hook up to it. So, um, it was right. Oh, well, I have a cell phone plan. I have to go out with a cell phone. Yeah. Oh, your PC is your phone. Yeah. Well, so I don't know. I I'm trying really hard not to point fingers at hey, container man. I'm trying really hard not to point fingers at people just yet because, I mean, listen, it is easy to go to that route. It's easy for me to go to the route that it's the lady upstairs. It may very well be her. She may have found some way to do these things. But let me tell y'all something. Something I've learned here on YouTube is there's some really vindictive people here. Especially when it comes to like being monetized and stuff like that. There's some really vindictive people, and there's some really vindictive people that you may not even know exist until it happens. Because I was talking to somebody the other day, and they said somebody else was live, and somebody came in there being, a douche canoe, and and they were bragging about, just they said they would just find random live streams, and they would go in and they would dox and they would just go in and find random lives and dox and swap people. So that was kind of the reason why I kind of laid low on YouTube for a hot minute, because I don't, like I said, I don't know who did this. I don't know. And I really want to go to the route and think it's the people that, oh, no, are no longer Sunnies anymore. But I don't know. The fact that I'm being told that there's people who do this randomly is really sick. But I mean, the people said that my live stream was recommended. That's a little cuckoo on my end, because I just can't picture my live stream being recommended. No, I wasn't swatted. I ended my live before it got to that point. Hey Nathan, I'm wondering though. That's why I'm kind of like on the fence about the cable being cut. Hi, it's Brandy Baking. Welcome. That's why I'm kind of like on the fence on like the cut cable. Is that people are saying that they just randomly find live streams and they go and they dox and swat people. I got doxed, not swatted, but I think in my mind, if I had continued the live, I would have gotten swatted. I had that feeling it was coming, and I just I had to end it because I didn't want that. My kids were coming home. So I guess moral of the story in that sense, I can't go live when my kids are home. And I have to have Frankie's harness ready to go in case, somebody decides to do that. And I have to grab her and go outside and wait. I don't know how this whole swatting thing even works. Do they throw you out of your house so they can look around you? I don't know. And I'm going to tell you this, though. I live in an area where the cops are not going to be very happy about that. But they're not going to do anything. That's the only thing, is they'll be mad that they came here for a false call, but they're not going to be mad enough to, go look into who did it. I don't know how that whole thing works, but this has to stop. And I actually did have a conversation with YouTube Thursday evening, and it's all a load of crap. They claim that they are, our safety and well-being is their top priority, but yet these things continue to happen. I would think with the whole COPA thing that the whole swatting and doxing thing would be like, hey Justin, I would think that they would want to put an end to that, because you're trying to make sure children are safe and sound and all that stuff. But yet you allow these people to do these things. I mean, it looks really bad for YouTube, if you ask me. I mean, the fact that they just don't, the fact that they just don't do anything about it, they just let it go on, and you never hear YouTube say, oh, well, we don't support this behavior. You never hear them say anything like that. I've never heard them say, oh, make any videos about, what to do, or they actually said once you're swatted, it's out of their jurisdiction. There's nothing they can do. So YouTube really has no interest in doing anything to help you. And somebody once told me that you can't sue YouTube for it either because it says it in your contract. But the thing is, though, is it really? Where does it say in the contract when I signed on to do YouTube that I'm going to allow some people to make, to waste government resources and send a SWAT team? Listen, I called the cops Friday morning, because I really truly believe that this lady cut the wires outside. Oh. Well, I'm not saying but the thing is, that's it. I'm not looking to press charges on YouTube. That's the thing, is I'm not looking to press charges on YouTube at all. I just want them to put an end to this, because with COPA coming around, they really need to, I guess, well, you know what? If you want information badly enough about somebody, I guess they'll find it. I was watching this channel, and I'm not going to say the name of it, but I discovered this channel while going back and looking at the people who were in my live that day. And yeah, I'm sure they are. Yep. So, there's actually some people on here who do this purposely. Like I said, they actually go out and they look for random lives. They said my live stream was indeed a recommended live. Yeah, they do. Especially if it's going to be, this whole COPA thing. The whole COPA thing. You got to have, why, yeah, well, oh, yeah. Oh, hold on. So, the whole COPA thing's they gotta do something about this. I was in one of those, there's some Facebook, hey, Chris. Yeah. What phone call? No. Oh. Wow. Are we really gonna go there again? Listen, I'm not sure why anyone has a hard-on for me to dox me. And listen, I really have no idea why anyone would have a hard-on to come for me. I mean, I'm Little Miss Kelly. I mean, we're really going to go here a second time? Listen. I'm only here to have fun. I don't make a whole lot of cash doing this. 16th time. Did they say it? Yeah, they made a troll account with my address name. Yes, they did. They didn't say they were going to swap me, though. That's the thing, if somebody even, I've actually had somebody threaten that once before, and I totally just, one time I had that where somebody said they were going to, and I just said, nope. Or no, they said they said something about they were a cop or something. So I just said, nope, I'm going to end this now. Yeah. Right, harassment's is a thing all around. So I would think with COPPA, they could add this clause in there, to protect everybody. I mean, the thing is, what if somebody's a YouTuber like myself, and, my channel's clearly not a, yeah, they said something about, well, as soon as they said something about 911, that was it. Yeah. Don't mind me, I'm picking up shit off the floor. Not shit, stuff. With the COPPA thing, that, let's say it's like me, because my channel's not made for kids, and sometimes I go live and my kids just happen to be in the room. Well, now I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm not going to go live when my kids are home, because I don't want that to happen. And my kids, I like I said, I'm handicapped. I can handle it. I can handle anything at this point. I mean, I'm a domestic violence survivor. I don't know. No, I don't use my real name, but I guess they figure it out. One thing you gotta do that I'm learning here is you have to detach your social media from YouTube. or at least if you have at least if you have your YouTube channel connected to your Instagram, make sure your first and last name aren't on there. Yeah, VPN number. Oh, that's right. We went over to what's her name's live. She was swatted the day after me. Yeah, somebody got swatted and doxxed the day after me. So there's definitely an epidemic of this going on. Why does this even happen? Why do people even feel the need to do that? Wasn't there a young kid? There was a young kid who got swatted. Remember there was that whole big story about was it a kid gamer got swatted? Yeah. I mean, the thing is, that's what I'm not going to go live when my kids are home, which stinks because, sometimes Jacob's nice in his room. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, he's in New York City right now. I know. I missed it. I'm too busy over here cleaning and, dealing with criminal charges for whoever cut my cable. I've been on the phone like all morning for all of this. For all of, whatever happened to the cable anyways. What happened to the doxing? I mean, listen, if that is connected, if the doxer is the one who cut my cable, I will soon find out who did it. Yeah, right. Many folks have been swatted. I mean, why don't the police, step forward and say, listen, YouTube is, I mean, it's literally a waste of their resources and their time. Yeah. Well, I'm not going to let it get me down, though, because, this is my space. I worked hard for it. That's the one thing is we can't let them get their way. I mean, the thing is, you never hear this shit about Facebook. I mean, do they do that on Facebook? Do people dox one? Yeah, I guess, well, you don't have to dox somebody on Facebook. Their personal information is all over the place. You don't really need that. The only time I ever, did anything, maybe somebody got a little racist on Facebook. Oh, you know what? That's what it is. There's a business on the corner here that, I think I might have talked about this on my live a while ago. There was a guy living there. When I first moved in here, there was a guy that was sitting outside. When the kids were outside, there's a little dojo. MySpace still exists as far as I know. I thought they said they were going to make a comeback even. I'm not sure. I think I still have an account there. Yeah, right, a kid. Hey, Jeff. Wow. Hold on one second, guys. I'll be right back. 1 second. Please hold. Okay, coming back. So, anywho. Yeah, a little potty break. Gotta get a potty break. Unfortunately, I quadrupled my pills this weekend. And I'm paying for that. So, anywho, while we talk about potty business, that's right. There was that kid, 20 years in prison. Wow. But the thing is, I can honestly say I don't think the cops in my area are going to really care. I don't think they're going to go to that level. I don't think they're going to investigate that. However, whoever cut my cable the other day, whether it be the lady upstairs or, a YouTuber, it's going to be found out. They're going to find out. They're doing a full-blown investigation. I don't know why YouTube allows this behavior, though. They need to stop it because, with the COPA thing, see, this is why I think the kids need to have the kids in the family channels need to have their own YouTube site. That way it's not there. But in a sense, that could protect us here. Yeah, I should. I need a haircut. That's what I need is a cut because it's all like, ugh. I just washed it in the sink. So, my kitchen sink is clean. Yeah. Well, so just doing a quick sweep, clean sweep, clean sweep. Yeah. Well, they have the YouTube Kids app. Yeah, they do. I guess what I'm saying is instead of, I guess it should be like a total different entity, so we don't have to deal with COPA, you know? Oh boy, what a mess, though. I can't believe they allow this kind of behavior here, you know? It's just so... And then the thing is, I asked YouTube, is it going to be okay for me to continue to go live? Spy Ninja's shop. Oh. I asked them if it was okay for me to continue to go live, put out content. I mean, should I be expecting something else? And YouTube said, oh, just continue to do what you do. Just continue to keep making your great content. It's like, yeah, because you really watch my content, right? Yeah. So, yeah, YouTube is, you know, well, I'm sure YouTube sees how much money they make off of me because of the fact that I never hit the $100 threshold. And when I don't hit the $100 threshold, they get 30% of whatever my earnings are anyway. So they're making money off of me while I'm making zip. So, you know, maybe that's why they're telling me, oh, make some good content so we can make some money off of you. It's whatever. You know, it's... Yeah. YouTube has the funkiest rules. They really do. I mean, the thing is, I really enjoy my time on here. It's been quite lovely. You know, I've made great friends, and I'm going to continue to make, you know, great content since YouTube told me to continue making great content. But, you know, it's just ridiculous that they just don't, I mean, I guess it's really hard to, me? I don't make $300 off of YouTube. I make zip. Zip, zip, zip. I haven't seen a check from YouTube ever. Nope. $300 a month. Oh, I don't make anything at work. I said in my live, I'm a handicapped person, so I make nothing. I make nothing. I'm a disabled person. I get disability, yes, but I do not make any money off of YouTube. If you come on here thinking you're going to strike it rich and make $300 a month, that's not going to happen. I ain't PewDiePie. You know. I'm not answering. I don't. That too. And why do they allow accounts to be in existence that don't have content? You know? If you don't have content, then why, you know, I mean, I get it. You want to be able to comment on stuff, but maybe that should be a separate thing, you know, make it not look like a channel. Or do they comment with as a Google account, whatever it is, you know? They just shouldn't have channels. It should just look like it should just look like that they are, you know, Google peoples. You know, and then you got the people who make videos about other people, you know, that's allowed. Whoops. YouTube doesn't put it into people making videos about each other, you know, that doesn't end. What a mess. Oh, you get to see Charlie for a minute. Sorry, guys. It's just not right. It's not right. I don't know. I never heard of this whole doxing and swatting thing until like a few months ago on YouTube, because I really didn't think that. Right? Exactly. You're right. Secondhand treasures. Yes, you have to really dedicate your life to the content, and you know what? It's not going to come to you right away. I mean, I do content, you know, at least 1, 2, 3 times a week. And I do a live stream at least, you know, either once a day, twice a day, 3 times a day. It depends on the day of the week. But yes, you have to dedicate yourself. And I only just got monetized in September. So, you know, I never came on here to strike it rich anyways. That was never my intention. So if I don't make any money, but I get to talk to lovely people like yourselves and, you know, better myself and do what I got to do to get out of, you know, a house where somebody cuts my cable. Unless if that wasn't her and it was somebody around here, I don't know. It will soon be found out. You know, the truth will set us free. Whoever cut my cable is going to go to jail. 100%. I'm pressing charges, and so is cable. So listen, maybe I can give y'all a chance. Oh, hi, Puka Beats. Hi. Um, you know. Aw, thank you, Container Man. You are such a good friend. Aw, oh, that's so cute. Oh, well, thank you for being you, Container Man, my good friend. Container Man, I still appreciate the fact that you dyed your beard blue. Do you use that thing? What's that called? Overtone? I've been wondering about that overtone stuff. I love chatting with you guys as well. And you know what? I see a lot of people on here, they don't put out any content. And I'm not going to bring up names or, whatever's, I I put out content, There are people out there who don't put out content and they're monetized and then they cry and then they do live streams and then they get like, $100 super chats. Ah, so looking at that overtone stuff. I don't know, because see, my hair's a mess because, I dye it black, but the top isn't black. It's my natural color. So I don't know how the overtone would work, if it would work, but I want to try it. Because I always wanted my hair to be like the dark blue. But I tried dyeing it dark blue, the black with the blue tint in it, and it didn't work. The black stayed. The blue lasted like a day or so. Anywho. Oh, no, we got to report all that. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Make sure we're reporting the comments. That's what YouTube said. Oh, boy. I had a feeling this wasn't going to end. Maybe it is the lady upstairs. I hope to God that's not it. Oh, boy. Yeah. I guess we'll have to try and get in contact with YouTube again. I'm telling you, I don't think that's the lady upstairs. And, wow. Some people, they'll come in with another account. Watch, they'll come in with another one, and another one, and another one. Somebody's really out to get me here. I don't think that's the lady upstairs. I really, truly don't. Watch, here comes another one. They're going to come in with another account. This is what's allowed on YouTube. This is what it's allowed. Yeah, they're definitely douche canoes, that's for sure. But see, this is what's allowed here. They allow this behavior. They don't stop it. They don't put an end to it. It's allowed. I guess in a sense, YouTube makes revenue off of it because, I get views from these people and they get 30% of those views. So maybe YouTube really doesn't care. I don't know. Wow. Well, if you cut the cable, I guess we'll know who you are by the end of the week because the cable company is looking into it with the police. Oh. That's sad, isn't it? Anyways, let's move on from this conversation. Maybe we should make this live a little more fun and talk about stuff. I am going to go live again later today. So if you'd like to come by later, that's fine. I really don't care. Anyways, moving on. Let's talk about Jeffree Star. Oh, thank you. Let's see. Did y'all see this sadness over the weekend? Jeffree Star and Nathan have broken up. Yeah, that's right. They're running down douche canoe lazy river. And these are probably the people who are too lazy to actually, create a channel and work on it. You know what I'm saying? But did y'all hear about this whole thing with Jeffree Star and Nathan? Oh my God. This is the saddest shit ever. If they break up, like, who's next? Yeah, they crumb bums. Oh. Hello, iPad journaling. Are you a real channel, or are we just gonna so yeah, that's definitely gonna be a thing. So did y'all hear this? Oh my gosh, what a sad thing. It's like, well, whoever, I mean, okay, I'm glad you're real. Just checking because we're having a troll party apparently. Yeah. They didn't really say what exactly happened. But he does, but Jeffree is still referring to Nathan as a soulmate. So I wonder if this is, maybe they just need a break. As if, yeah, I know, I was like all over it. I was really sad about that. They didn't really say what happened. I guess, you got to keep in mind that Jeffree Star is Nathan's first ever boyfriend. I don't think it's going to be permanent, to tell you the truth. I kind of don't think this is permanent. Wow. I'm not quitting streaming. I just take a few days to think about myself. That's all. I mean, I got hit with that, and then I got hit with, somebody cutting my cable. So, but I'm not going to let it go. I worked hard for my channel. You can't just you just can't do that, because then you're right, they win. You can't let your channel just die. You worked hard for it. And Gil Skills, he's a pretty big channel. No, they don't do anything about trolls. Why would they? This new protein powder I got is pretty good. It's coffee, ice cream flavor. Makes it easy to get to not be bad myself with the food. So, anywho, so yeah, Jeffree Star and Nathan, wow, wow, wow. Isn't that sad? I wonder if Charlie's going to break up with his girlfriend. Because, if Jeffree Star, everyone thinks that Jeffree Star, and, no, I get paid tomorrow, like a very small payment tomorrow, so I can go get coffee tomorrow. So, me and Jamie have our friend anniversary this month, and I'm waiting patiently for my damn single swag box. Everything's coming in nicely except for that box. It's like stuck in Jersey for whatever reason. So, I don't know why it's stuck in Jersey. It said it was going to be delivered Saturday, and then it says today, and now they're not. I don't know. But, well, no. FedEx said it was gonna be delivered Saturday, and it's our this is our collab. So I want to make sure collabs sometimes with other people, not not me and Jamie people, but sometimes when you do a collab with other people, it doesn't quite pan out. Yeah. Yeah, my damn box to do our friend anniversary collab is stuck in frickin' Jersey. I'm not in Jersey, but I will be going to Jersey. I actually have my trip all planned to go. I'm not going to tell y'all when, because I know that's going to be my next, that'll be the next thing, is someone's going to break into my house. People really take this YouTube thing a little too. Hey, Trendorama! Yes, it did. Hey, Dylan. Now, if we get the trolls to leave me alone for a hot minute, that would be great. But anyway, so yeah, Jeffree Star and Nathan. Wow. But you know what? They're saying that you gotta remember that Nathan was Jeffree was Nathan's first boyfriend. I hope not. I'm here a lot. I just don't want them to take my dog. Whatever you do, don't take my dog. You could have everything else. Just leave the dog. I have no money here, so you breaking in here would be a waste of time, except just leave my dog alone. Which is funny, the last 2 times I went out, Frankie was out of her cage, but I think she just managed a way out. But yeah, it's like, if Jeffree Star and Nathan break up, like, that's like relationship goals. And people think that Charlie and his girlfriend are relationship goals too. I don't think so. But, I mean, if people think they're soulmates and they broke up, I'm kind of wondering. Thank you for dropping the link, Trendorama. I'm starting to think that maybe, just maybe, Charlie can be going single any minute. Hi, Miss Dee Dee. Yeah, me too. What a sad story. They said they were soulmates, although they may very well be soulmates. I mean, you gotta keep in mind that Jeffree said, well, I don't know if Jeffree said it, but they actually said, yeah, love is rough. It's a bad week for all this stuff, you know. I don't know. I just had the dog, and oh man, oh boy, we'll talk about that in a hot minute. Love is a sham. Love and fuck are both four-letter words, and when we say fuck is a bad-letter word. Just saying. But yeah, so yeah, that's sad, isn't it? They claim they're soulmates, but the thing is, Nathan is Jeffree is Nathan's first ever boyfriend. So, it is possible, that he just needs some time to, like, explore stuff before he commits. Who knows? Maybe I think it's still possible for them to fix it. They say they're soulmates. If they're soulmates, then you gotta set it free, and if it comes back, then it's meant to be. If it doesn't come back, then, well, then we know for sure that it's not. So, but damn, really, Jeffree and Nathan of all people? Oh man, yeah. Is he much younger than Jeffree? I know Jeffree. I'm a month older than Jeffree, so he's 34. We're both 34. So, I don't know, but I mean, this was Nate's first boyfriend, so I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see how this goes. I hope they fix it. If they can't, but if they can't, as long as everybody's happy and things, I guess we'll soon find out what's going to happen. Yeah, he does. I mean, he's probably younger, and he's also probably immature in all this because, like I said, it's his first ever boyfriend. He was only with girls before, and I guess Jeffree is an exception to the rule. Although Jeffree he never like, identified as male or female. So, I guess we shall see what happens there. Um, oh, we're talking about Jeffree Star and his boyfriend. They broke up, but I'm actually going to let's talk about Megxit. Megxit? Is that the right way to say it? Megxit. Yeah, I'm sure. And the thing is, he said that Nathan was there. Was it Saturday or Sunday? What's sad is that a lot of people speculated about what was going on there. I don't like that. I mean, I was worried. I was deeply worried because I'd never seen Jeffree not post on Instagram for, over a week. So I was like, oh God, something terrible happened. And then he canceled, his tour with Mama Mitchell, however the hell you say his name. Mitchell, we'll just call him Mitchell. But how about this whole Megxit thing? I personally really like Meghan Markle. I like her. I think she's different, but I think she's different, but I think at the same time, she's very similar to Princess Diana. I think they're very similar. Hello, Mongo Myers. Hello. I think they're very similar. She's very yeah. Don't worry, Container Man. Jeffree Star is all done for now. We'll talk about Meghan and Harry now. I like Meghan Markle's. I like Meghan Markle, and I like her with Harry. I had to dumb this down for somebody the other day. I mean, first of all, we don't really know everything, but from what it sounded like to me, it sounds like, Harry, you know, isn't that sad that he knows what happened to his mom? He knows what happened to his mom, and he's afraid that something like that would happen to his wife, and he feels the need to do whatever it takes to protect her from his own family. That's scary. I mean, the fact that he knows what they did to his mom, well, thank you for the support. The fact that he knows what they did to his mom, and he's worried that somebody's going to do that to his wife, I mean, I mean, the fact that that even happened the way it happened, that's pretty sad, And then they're going to leave little Archie alone with, no mom. I think that kid is so cute. Have you seen pictures of Archie? What a cute kid. Oh, beautiful baby. But what a mess. I like Meghan. And although there are reports now that are saying that, yeah, I'm sure he is. And the thing is, if it's, Hmm. And the thing is, if I don't know what that was, weird. Um, but the thing is, this is like, that was a weird thing that just popped up on my screen. That's why I'm like, woo. But yeah, that's so sad. And the thing is, let's say, first of all, I guess there's no such thing as justice in their community. So if it happened the way it happened, and this poor kid had to live with the people who did that to his mom, and now he's got to protect his own wife from his own family. There's people out there who are saying that that Megan's a brat and that she's being disrespectful to his 93-year-old grandmother. And yeah, they did. And the thing is, now he's afraid that they're going to do it to her. I don't know why I guess because she's so different. I like Megan, and a lot of people do, but a lot of people don't. However, they're saying there's some articles that popped up just before I went live that said that the Queen is giving her their blessing. So they're free to go, which is awesome. I mean, the thing is, if the kid wants to, go and do his own thing, I mean, I don't understand why that's such a big deal. I don't think that's being disrespectful. I think he just wants to go and do his own thing and protect his wife. Although I'm sure she realizes that's, yeah, at 93, even at 93, she's kind of scary. I don't know. But God bless him, God bless Harry for, doing what he needs to do to, um, to protect his own wife. I mean, that's pretty amazing that he would do that he would give up everything for her. That's pretty noble of him. I mean, to go up against his own family for the woman he loves. I mean, why can't they just let the boy have the girl? He really loves her. Let him have her. She's different. That's okay. I mean, the thing is, people sit here and say, "Oh, well, she knew what she got into when she married him." I'm tired of that. People say things to me like that all the time about my kid's dad. Well, I guess he's afraid that they're going to do what they did to Diana, which means, they would take her out and not to dinner, you know, um, to go there. It's that's sad. But yeah, let the boy have the girl for Christ's sake. She's pretty and she's cute and she's different. I mean, she's literally like princess goals for us all. I mean, she like that's what they say, though. But that's what they say, though. I think there's more to this. He knows. The thing is, he said in an interview, he knows that they did something to her. So he knows that somebody is involved. The kid knows. I don't think the press feed things into those people's heads. I mean, I don't know. I guess time will tell what will happen here. But I don't think he's being a brat or anything. I think he's just, trying to make, the good old saying, happy wife, happy life, and all that stuff. And he's just trying to, alleviate whatever he can. I don't think it's a matter of being rude or disrespectful. You know, well, he says he does, though. He says he does. He said he overheard people saying it. So in his own family, I mean, don't you remember? Don't you remember yeah, don't you remember when that whole thing went down in Sons of Anarchy? Look what happened with Tara. The boy heard Gemma, talk to it was well, it's a conspiracy. Yeah, exactly. It's a conspiracy like the 9/11 conspiracy. But he said he believes it, and I'll leave it with that. Well, I guess we don't know anything really. It's just speculation. But I don't think it's. But the thing is, it's funny. See, what's sad about this is what's it? Who's it? Lifetime had that whole movie. Uh, a while back about they were showing how the Queen really liked her, and stuff. Makes you wonder if Lifetime was really you know, putting on a show or something. But the one thing I don't like is when, people, especially women, say to a woman, well, she knew what she got herself into. No, she really kind of didn't. She didn't know everything, and she also didn't realize that there was going to be some kind of issue there. My dad always says that to me about my kid's dad. Well, you picked him. Oh, okay, yeah, I picked him, but what does that mean? What does that mean? Okay, I picked him. Good for me. Um, you may pick the man, but you don't pick what's going to happen. You don't pick the behavior that's going to come forward. I mean, I'm sure Megan knew to a certain extent that living that life was going to be totally different. I mean, it wasn't going to be what she's used to, but at the same time, yeah, she's a celebrity. I mean, we all know how celebrities, live. You know, you don't, yeah, right. But I don't think Harry's the one that's abusing her. I mean, look at me. In my case scenario, I might have picked him, but I didn't pick the abuse from him and his mother too. But I don't think Harry's abusing Megan. I think it's just, I don't know. It's hard to say. It's hard to point fingers on it. It's just one of those sad things that are coming around. But supposedly they're gonna move to Canada. And somebody made a point. Canada is a British country, isn't it? So maybe they could run business over there. I don't know. Whatevs. It's sad. It's sad that they're doing that. That this girl is going through that. I mean, postpartum depression is no joke. I've been through that myself, and that's sad and hard to deal with. God bless her. And she's doing it in the public eye, and she's doing it in another country. Oh well, I would never rely on anything that Lifetime said. No, no, women aren't always the victim, though. No, there are definitely male victims out there. I mean, who knows? Maybe there is something wrong with Megan. I don't know. I mean, it's a whole big thing. It's all controversy, and it's so quick to us ladies are so quick to believe that there's a fairy tale going on there because this girl came from you know like the rest of us, and then poof, she's now the princess. She's now a princess. We all want to believe that there's some kind of happy ending over there. We all do. I mean, there's a lot of people out there who don't really like. True. No, men aren't always wrong. I wasn't wrong. I mean, the kid's dad was wrong, but that's my situations. I mean, I guess in a sense, you get into the relationship and you do things, the way you shouldn't have done it. That's what I did. But I don't know. Men are always right. Okay, painkiller, you got it. Um, my arm is itchy. Um, I don't know. I happen to like Meghan and Harry. Um, I guess we'll see what goes on here. But the queen gave them their blessing. Maybe she realizes that the kid just wants to be happy and she's gonna do the right thing and let him be happy with this lady. Good for her. Yeah, right. We wish them the best. I mean, it's the right thing to do, just like Jeffree and what's his name? Nate. See, now he's what's his name? Oh man, you see that? All of a sudden, all of a sudden Nathan just became what's his name? Ha! Maybe they really aren't soulmates. I don't know. The whole soulmate twin flame thing. I don't know. I don't know because I guess I don't really know if I really have one, and I don't really care either way. Um, so I guess it's hard for me to believe that stuff exists when you don't really know. What's his face? Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. So that's another thing. Is I kind of became a little more curious and I went back on that Facebook dating app. I'm trying to decide if I'd be able to make videos reacting to some of these profiles. Because let me tell y'all something. I don't know what's up with these men folk. I mean, first of all, it's Facebook dating app. Facebook dating app is free. So, you kind of really don't have to try hard, but you probably should. You know, um, first you got the men folk who, nobody, I should date nobody. I'm good with nobody. uh, but, yeah, so you got the men who use like One guy, he had like a big peeper art painting. Yeah, yeah. I mean, if you need art, yeah, he's in New York City. He was for the weekend. I don't know if he's still there, but it was Jacob's birthday, Saturday. Oh, Frankie, hold on, girl. Um, but oh gosh, Frankie, you okay? Oh no, oh Lord. But now she's back to snoring. Um, so yeah, so this guy, I don't even know what his regular photo looks like, but he had a like an art, a painting of a man with a big peeper. Um, if you need art to say you have a big peeper, that means you don't. And size doesn't really matter, so I'm not really sure why you would go to that length. Or not really, because you really don't have that length, so you have to go to that length. Oh Lord, we just got ourselves in a jumble here. But really, art, you really need a painting, a fake painting of a guy with a big peeper? What does that say about you? That's kind of something, isn't it? I mean, that's really a whole new. Yeah, well, Container Man, it was pretty funny. I was like, wow, really? Why would you have that? Why do you got that? Why do you got that? That's be yourself. Even though it's free, you gotta be yourself. Then you got the one over here who uses memes. Yeah, no fat chicks, huh? Oh, no fat chicks. Don't bother messaging me, because I'll tell you I'm a fat chick. Because, no fat chicks. I hate those kind of things. No fat chicks. What are you doing? Yeah, you got no fat chicks, but you probably look like Smeagol on the other side of the fence there. You got memes. We don't have photos. There you go, Container Man. I mean, no fat chicks. You're really missing out there, I guess, I mean, I'm just not really a fat chick anymore because I wanted, my health. But, yeah, Trigger Trey's in the house, How you doing, my buddy? And then you got this one over here. This one over here. He had photos. Right, exactly. So true. Then you got the one over there who had photos of from Scarface and The Godfather, Dude, if you're having photos of Godfather and Scarface, then I'm expecting Al Pacino to show up at my door if I agree to a date. And if it's not Al Pacino and it's your ugly ass, then it's gonna, uh, it ain't gonna go well. Now listen, I know I'm not the most prettiest girl in the world. I don't think of myself like that. But Jesus Christ, like I said, it's a free dating site. It's not eHarmony where you're gonna pay what, $100 for the year. And most people don't even pay for eHarmony these days anymore anyways. They just, they make a profile and they wait till, the freebie weekends to do the free communication thing. I mean, I know I went through that. I paid for eHarmony. The only guy I found on there was a married man. And here's the other thing. And now I made a whole big post about this on, Facebook is, you know what I don't want to see? No, I don't mind if your profile says you're a single dad. I don't mind that I want to know that, but I don't think it's appropriate for you to put photos of your kids on a dating site. And if they're not your kids and your nieces and nephews, you really shouldn't be putting them on there at all. Do you have any idea what kind of crap goes on social media and you're putting your kids' photos on a dating site? Container Man, I know I'm gorgeous, but I don't think I'm the most prettiest girl in the world. I mean, I'm definitely no Angelina Jolie. Oh, she's not that pretty anymore. All right. The thing is, I'm trying to get into Hollywood, so I like to think about, oh, well, who looks like me over there? Nobody, which is a plus. That means there's room for somebody different for a little while. I mean, Melissa McCarthy, she's totally different, and I love Melissa McCarthy. Hey, Brian, how you doing? Oh Lord. But good grief, these dating things are just, I mean, like I said, it's Facebook and it's free. They're not going to charge you to use it. So I'm not understanding why people are so up in arms to be so fake. I mean, eHarmony, well, people aren't fake. They just don't have, they don't. Yeah, true, true. I don't think she's the prettiest girl in the world, anyways. I mean, I like ladies like Pink or who do I find to be pretty? I like well, I still think Pamela Anderson's quite pretty. Um, I don't know, but anyways, I don't look into girls like that anyways. That's true. No, that's not true. I would still keep my YouTube channel. Hey, you still got to make monies elsewhere. Jeffree Star's famous and he still does YouTube. Ryan's Toy World has that dumbass show on Nickelodeon and he's still on YouTube. That kid should be thrown out though. That Ryan's Toy World. He's the reason Copa happened. Yeah, buddy. This is why I think, kids got to be in a separate section. I think she's pretty hot too. She's a pretty lady, Melissa McCarthy. I think she's pretty and she's really funny. You know. Oh Lord. Um but yeah. Oy vey, these people. Oh boy. I'm not one that washes my face after putting makeup on, so I keep like, oh, what's this crusties in my eye? Oh, that's right, it's probably makeup from Saturday. Oops. But at least I don't have fake photos on dating apps. I mean, good grief. I mean, the thing is, and the other thing is, I'm noticing a lot of people on this dating site who are like, maybe they're the throwaways of OkCupid. Yeah, true. That kid doesn't even need to be on YouTube anymore. He's got a TV show. He's got all kinds of stuff. I want to see more stuff from what's her name. I really like that kid. I like the kid, Life with Mac, the girl who does the ASMR. Where's her TV show? Well, I guess you really can't do an ASMR TV show. But I think she's pretty cool. That kid makes $1,000 a day. I don't get the whole ASMR thing, but I think she's pretty cool, though. I like her. I think she's fun. I'd rather watch that than watch Ryan's Toy World. You know? Well, she talks like a whispering thing. Well, some videos I think she does talk. 'Cause I think she has chickens and stuff too. I think she's cute. She built herself a brand. She makes $1,000 a day. She could take herself to college. She don't have to be like what's her name's kid, faking her way through college, paying her way. Somebody was telling me that recently the high schools are going to start doing YouTube classes, teaching kids about, making YouTube channels and things like that. They should do that because it's the thing now. I mean, the thing is, you got to come on here not thinking you're going to strike it rich either, because striking it rich on here is it's just not in the cards, dude. You got to really do it. No, no, right? Whispering is. I tell you what, Jeffree Star did a couple of those ASMR videos, and I thought they were hilarious. But it's a big thing, this ASMR. I know some people are saying mukbangs are out. Some people are saying mukbangs are going to be out as, to be, monetized because people don't want to watch. People don't want people being gluttonous on YouTube because it's a bad example for kids. But see, this is why, this is exactly the problem here is that me as a content creator, it's not my job to watch other people's kids. It's just not my job. Why are they on regular channels anyways? Oh, she's a cool kid. Yeah, you can be rich from YouTube if you really I mean, the thing is, for me, here's the thing is, like, first of all, you can't sit on here and whine about what money you're not making, because I'm not whining about it. I don't really, I'm here to, I'm going to make content anyways, right? I was making content before I got monetized. I mean, I got some things coming in, I got some boxes coming in. We're going to do War of the Ladies, the lady box stuff. I tell you, I got to color my hair. This white stuff up there. Ugh. Anyways. But anyways, I am going to end the live now. But I am going to be back later tonight. So I don't really care. Trolls, you're welcome. Because you're going to come anyways. All are welcome. So I will see you guys sometime tonight. I think we'll play the game tonight. I have the Never Have I Ever game. See you later, Winterfell's Life. Thank you, Container Man. I love you. Love you guys. All right, host a sarcastic channel. That's a new thing, really. Sounds like a cool idea. All right, guys. I'll see you guys later. See you tonight.